And welcome to the channel, everybody. Helps if I actually remember that I already had the mic on. Sorry, I'm running a couple minutes late tonight, mostly because I got multiple phone calls just as I was, or multiple people reaching out to me more appropriately, just as I was trying to get set up to go live tonight. So kind of fell behind a little bit on what I was going to do. James, how's it going? Nice to see you. Vitalik, how is it going? Vaklik, I don't know. Gonna fall back into bad habits. Anyways, guys, nice to see everybody tonight. Like I said, what we're gonna do is a little bit of actually what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the Alpha and Omega tonight again. But this time we're gonna do it on the other two accounts. I've been kind of leaving them alone for the most part for the last month or so. And I did put out a video earlier this week, showing what 1 month of not playing the game kind of looked like, what kind of rewards I got from that, what I bought from the poolies, without actually, just from the login crystal, login calendar and the ones from the in-game mail, that kind of stuff and everything. But this Alpha and Omega event, at least the free side of it, is so good that it's definitely going to be going to get a 7-star Omega on the alt. Nice, About. Nice to see you as well. As a matter of fact, I need to... I've been trying to get a hold of you. You missed the live stream a couple weeks ago. A week ago, whatever it was. I don't remember exactly what night I did it on. But I did a drawing for anyone who was a member of the channel. And you were one of the winners. You actually won a Marvel pop cap for your pop socket for your phone. You can see it here. One of the lanyards. Marvel Contest of Champions lanyards, and a Chilla tote bag. So, if you would hit me up on line chat or Discord so that I can get your information from you, so that I can go ahead and get those mailed out to you, it would be absolutely great, because you won. So I'm really glad you stopped in tonight, man. I've been hoping that I'd catch you on a live stream very soon, even if it wasn't one of mine. Sorry, guys. It's been really warm the last couple days. And I have to shut down the the fans and stuff to be able to run the live stream. So I'm a little... trying to deal with trying to stay cool a little bit while we're doing this. But what we're going to do tonight, like I said, I'm going to do the 2 backup accounts. I'm not going to do all 3. My parents would let me. Sorry again. Hopefully someone else can get it. No, that's up to you. If you'd like to check with your parents first and see if they're okay with it, that's fine. I'll give you a couple days to reach out to me and stuff. Here in Southern Washington, we got a first bit of heat. Yeah, that's where we're like, yesterday was 85, today's 83. Or at least at almost 6, after 6 o'clock at night, we're still at 83. So yeah, it's been the 2 warmest days by far since I got to Washington. I mean, I've definitely dealt with a lot more heat, and it's really not too bad. I did have to, luckily enough, by the time I actually crashed last night, it was back down in the 50s. So open up a couple windows, get the fans going really well, could cool things off. Yeah, I've asked before about this type of stuff, but they won't. So you could give it to someone else if possible. I can do that for you, Abel. At the same time, thank you for the support and everything. And, just know you won, even if you're not going to get the stuff. But I will make sure that somebody else gets it. We'll go ahead and do another drawing tomorrow night, and I will give away your prizes But thank you. You're not the first person to go ahead and pass on their stuff. Another person won on a different night, and they said the same thing, that they weren't able to get it mailed to them. So they went ahead and picked somebody and passed the prizes on to, and we did it. We did that, and it wasn't a problem. But I still, at the same time, thank you so much. Nick Brown, nice to see you. How's it going? This is Easy Wolf. What are you doing? Right now, I'm honestly trying to earn up the 34 free crystals on the backup accounts, so that we can do an opening on here and get as far as we can for free on the Alpha and Omega events on the 2 backup accounts. Primarily only the Alpha events on these accounts, because there is no Omega side to these accounts, because they're not high enough progression. Watch a backup account get insane pull. Yeah, I mean, this could be. It really honestly could be some game changers. Plus, on top of that, too, with the new requirements for titles, or the new pass to get titles, I should say, this actually could be another step towards me getting Thronebreaker on both of these accounts without actually having to do story mode. Which is part of the reason why I'm doing this right now, is because I don't have time for these accounts right now. Between looking for the job, trying to keep things going with the Alliance, everything else that we got going, just trying to keep day to day and get things going on the channel. It was a nice way to do things. Woo, nice to see you. I'm not quite for sure that you're first. You may have been first on, but definitely weren't first to comment. Kurt Bro, how's it going? I got 7-star Omega Sentinel from the Omega Paragon. Nice, congratulations. For so long, progression titles were outdated for so long. It is one of those things. I actually was talking to an Alliance member last night about this. And at first he was like, well, I don't know how I feel about all this. And I was like, honestly, I think it's one of the best things Kabam has done. It's not, they didn't necessarily make it easy to just get the new progression titles it's not even the new progression titles, because it's Paragon, and it's only goes up to Thronebreaker that you can earn through that way. But that in itself, being able to get Thronebreaker without having to beat the Grandmaster makes it inclusive for members of the community. I know a few people who have physical limitations that were barely able to get through the Grandmaster. And I know there's plenty of other people out there that have physical limitations that will never get through the Grandmaster. It's just too much of a fight. But at the same time, it's not like it's exactly easy to get 5 rank 4 6 stars when you're Cavalier. So it wasn't like they just handed out the titles. The make everything easier. It didn't make everything easier. You're not going to easily come up with 5 rank 4 6 stars at Cavalier. It is still going to take work. So I do, and I mean, it's for those with the capability to play the game normally. Beating the Grandmaster is going to be easier than coming up with 5 rank 4 6 stars, by far. Yeah, no, that's the new requirements, Moo. If you to become Thronebreaker, you can either beat the Grandmaster, like all of us did, or those of us who have made it to Paragon, or you can have 5 rank 4 6 stars, which you can achieve through logging in. As a matter of fact, that's something, this is going to take a little bit more effort than just logging in, but it is definitely going to be one of those things. AB, nice to see you. How's it going tonight? Thank you for showing off the emojis. They are fun to play with. Grandmaster is still the hardest boss in the game. So far, he has been. Sarasi's wasn't easy, I will tell you that. And I have not faced the new Act 8 boss yet. I will be doing that soon. I'm done with 8.1 and I'm going to be pushing 8.2 this week. As a matter of fact, I took a little bit of a step back over the week so that I could work on other things. But while I've been doing that, I've been auto fighting EQ so that I could pick up the units from it and the deals from it, so that I could resupply to go ahead and get in there and get pushing on the rest of Act 8. So that is coming very soon, and we will definitely there will be a decent sized crystal opening on Monday, because I've already got a decent amount of crystals, and we're gonna see what else I pick up between now and then. I love fighting Sarasi's. Yeah. He took a little bit for me, but I'm gonna have to relook at who I brought in. It would take way less time to beat Grandmaster than to get 6-star rank 4 champions ranked up, materials or Thronebreaker. Yeah, that's my point. Time wise, Kabam didn't do them any favors, but like I said, if you've got limitations with your hands where you get cramping, you know, on a long fight like that, things like that, because of arthritis or other disabilities, you know, I think it's a very pro player move, and it was done to make things inclusive for those who may have left the game otherwise. And for that, I overwhelmingly support it, and I think Kabam did the right thing. You guys know me. If I think Kabam, like, there are things that I think Kabam does wrong. And I have no problem calling them out for that. And I will continue to call them out for it, even if I get a job with them. But at the same time, when they do something right, I do like to praise them for the things that I think are a move in the right direction, and a move that will continue to make sure that this community stays inclusive and also continues to grow. And that is something that I am always for, because no shortcut for Paragon and none for Valiant. You are still gonna have to do the work for Paragon and Valiant. As I know well, I am less than 60 paths away from becoming Valiant. And yeah. Now, mind you, if I had, 38,000 units to spend on Alpha and Omega, I could be Valiant right now. But I don't. And I definitely don't have the cash to spend. So we're gonna do it the long way, and I'm gonna get through Act 8, and then we're gonna continue on, and I'm okay with that. Like I said, but I'm also okay with the idea of anything that makes it so that the community continues to grow, that more people have accessibility to be able to do things, and that, you know, even casual players have a way to make things work. Legacy, nice to see you. How you doing? Is this Omega event the same for all progressions? Technically, yes. The alpha side of it exists for every progression level. Conqueror and above. I don't think you can get into it unless you're at least Conqueror. Which basically means Contender, Improve, and Can't. But those are the easy ones to walk through. Now, the Omega side of things does not exist unless you are Paragon or higher. Can't wait to see the final boss of Story 2. Yeah, I'm doing the Act 9 beta, which starts in a few days, so we'll be live streaming that a few days next week. Been all right. Had some crazy weather here in Tennessee this week. Yeah, I think everybody's kind of having crazy weather right now. Me and James were both actually just talking about part of the reason that I'm drinking a little extra tonight. And I don't mean drinking. I am not Abido. Plus, on top of that, I'm just not a heavy drinker, anyways. Drinking a little extra tea is because it is extra. It's hotter than it's been any day since I got here. Even in the UK, it has more heat. Yeah, like I said. Yeah, Jakey, I did get into the Act 9 beta. It starts here in a couple days. So I'll be live streaming it. And the great thing about the Act 9 beta is I don't have to worry whatsoever about resources or anything else. I can just, whatever it takes, we're going to do it. On Wednesday, I had 5 tornado warnings, golf size hail, and some flooding. One room in my house is oh man, that sucks. That really sucks. I come from Tornado Alley. Yeah, no, I know a tornado emergency is. Like I said, I come from Tornado Alley. So I got the 9. Hopefully I can get the 9.2 beta. Yeah, hopefully, Jakey. It's kind of random whoever gets it. Partially it depends on progression based off of what they're doing. But at the same time, it also they don't just because they didn't send it out to every Paragon and Valiant player. It just it's a random selection. I've gotten into a few betas before, but this one will be a lot of fun. So I didn't do any Act 10 might be the final act of Story 2 and then Story 3. Yeah, I could see Act 2. It'll be interesting. I mean, we've got a ways to go before we're even going to get through Act 9. You figure right now, with the beta being just the next couple days, the next week or so, we're going to turn around and the beta for 9.1, it'll probably be at least another... actually, no, it'll be another 3 months, 3.5 months, 4 months until we get the 9.1 actual release. We'll get the beta after a few months after that. Again, same cycle. So we'll be in the next year before we even get into Act 10. Well into it. Actually, no, the timing is pretty similar, honestly, on the beta. So Act 10 might be the final. I read that one. On the bright side, I got Crazy Storm video because I like recording Storm. Yeah, I know you said that you really are into storms and stuff. So it may have been like hectic and stuff, but I'm guessing you were in paradise, being that close to some major storms going on and everything. So great upside to everything. The Samurai, nice to see you. The boss in a lot of the cutscenes for Act 8 look cool. Yeah. After 9.1 actually releases, you probably got another year before. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, we will be well into next year before we even look at 10.1. So, Stephen Burris, nice to see you. How's it going? I'm printing the Prowler helmet right now. It's awesome. I will look forward to the pics on that, Samurai. Caught the tornado sirens going off twice in the video. One at the beginning and one at the end. Nice. No. Samurai's got a 3D printer. Samurai's actually working on an entire Prowler setup off of a 3D printer. Stephen Burris, going pretty decent. Definitely, still keeping things going. Got a few lines out there, and hopefully we'll hear some great news this week. So, I went inside for the second one, went off because the golf ball, yeah, the hail can get really dangerous. City, nice to see you. How's it going? I think Citalis has actually been the one I've enjoyed the most of the Act 8 bosses so far. Uh, Bahamut is a pain, and I'm still trying to figure out him, but I've got 5 more practices on him, so we'll see how that goes. That may change. And Sarasis is the only boss I've ever set on for 2 days. So, yeah, Citalis is definitely my favorite so far. I go, oh, yeah. Only a small one at the moment. Yeah, Samurai was telling me, I think Samurai has 2 or 3 3D printers and doing a couple different things on it. So, Triple Z in the house. How's it going, my brother? Nice to see you. We are currently auto-playing my way up to grabbing the Cavalier crystals for the alpha side of things on the backup accounts. Just kind of something to do. I didn't want to miss, I haven't been doing anything on these accounts lately, but this is too good of an event to not go ahead and pick up free rewards out of. And it gave me something to do while I was hanging out and talking to you guys tonight without having to actually pay too much attention. Yeah, Woo, I'm pushing Act 8 right now. Anytime I'm not on here or doing job applications or farming resources, I'm pushing Act 8 videos. So, on the second bright side is school was closed Thursday and Friday, but my last day of school is May 15th. Okay, you only got about a week left. That's awesome. Congrats. Finally didn't miss a stream. Nice to see you, City. I know you haven't been around much the last couple, but I'm glad to see you in for this one. So, Wolf, I sent you pictures of the mask that finished yesterday. I will check those out. Yeah, I have 2 small printers and a big one. Happy birthday, Stephen Burris. Happy birthday. I did not know that it was your birthday, but I'm glad that Legacy said something so that we can all wish you a happy birthday. Please, everybody, take a moment and say happy birthday to Stephen Burris. Always like to celebrate everybody in the community. So, nice. I should be doing this on my alt account, but I can't bring myself to do it. Honestly, if I wasn't doing it for the live stream, it would probably be... it probably wouldn't be getting done. These 2 accounts aren't doing much, period. Right now, they're pretty much just log in, collect, and log back out once a day type accounts, because I've got too much other stuff going on. But I saw it as an opportunity for a live stream for this weekend, so I'm taking advantage of it. I feel bad for Kabam employees that add the shortcut scenes between each fight, since it's always skipped. It's not always skipped. There are people that actually do pay attention to it. As a matter of fact, I was actually talking to Panaman Pete about that at the meetup, and he was talking to one of the writers that does write those scenes at the Battleground Brawl, and they take a lot of pride in them. But I do understand there is a lot of the community that does skip over them as well. Bahamut was my favorite of the lot. Citalis and Glacken were cool. I found Sarashi's a bit boring. It wasn't as, I guess, fun as others. Yeah. Jakey, have you paid for Prowler Armor files? but if you drop me your email, I can. Nice. Always nice to see people helping one another out in the community. A city, doing fairly well. Things have, I'm keeping things going. It's still a bit of a struggle and stuff, and I'm still working on trying to figure out long-term work, but been able to keep the bills paid and keep things going. So honestly, I can't complain. And I've got some plans in place. Hopefully a lot will make a difference very soon. It's Samurai Emperor and Wolves. Yep. Thanks for connecting me earlier. Going to be a good thing coming up on the channel. Triple Z, always happy to do so. You know me. I'm anything I can do to help others. I can't always do as much as I would like to, but if it's just networking and making connections, I'm great at that. So I'm always happy to help. And if it's gonna do something really cool for your channel, I'm definitely interested. If Kabam uploaded a video of Act 1 through 8 cutscenes, I'd watch. I will take that to the Kabam team. That might be something that they might like. I know they have their YouTube and Twitch channels. Maybe that's something they could do. Thank you, City. I appreciate it. So tonight is going to be mostly just kind of a hangout and chat night, because a lot of this is like, first we're going to do a lot of auto running, because I'm just getting the points out of this, and then we're going to go collect the crystals, open the crystals, and see what it gets for us. As a matter of fact, we're almost done with the crystals on this account, are collecting the crystals on this account. I can tell that for sure, because I've got 32 milestones to collect right now, which puts us pretty close. Only reason people skip them is because the main focus at time is doing the content. Yeah, no, I agree with that. But as you guys know, I was able to do the interview with Kabam Honeydew at the meetup, as well as I got a chance to talk to Kabam Crash for a while. And they have both given me permission to reach out in the future, not only for possibility of employment when something opens up in my field for them, but also to do further interviews and things like that. So I'm kind of putting together a group of questions anyways, to take to them to do a second interview with. So that may be a suggestion that I take to them as well. I know they take a lot of pride in what they do for those dialogues and the stories and all of it. My opinion on the Omega event so far, it has been phenomenal, even for free-to-play players, such as myself. I did the live stream Wednesday night when it all went live. I got 7-star Atuma out of it for free, plus a bunch of rank up material and Ascension Dust and a ton of ISO. Honestly, couldn't complain. Even right now, I've been running this account through to pick up on the milestones on the alpha side of it right now, for the whole live stream so far, plus 5 minutes. And we're nearly already done. So a half an hour to completely and totally max out the event. A little over about 40 minutes. And I've got 10 more points I need to pick up to finish this up. You can't beat that. That's amazing without it actually even spending anything. So I think it's really good. Well, since he had a 3D printer, I figured I would give him files, because you have to buy them for no, that's always nice. I appreciate people sharing things and helping one another out and saving people money. I got 7-star Omega Sentinel from the Paragon Crystal. That is awesome. Great pull. I've seen quite a few people pulling quite a bit out of this, and it has been phenomenal what I've seen. I got 7-star Wong from a 7-star Crystal a few minutes ago. Congratulations, the city. Yes, actually, Wong is phenomenal. And to be, if you haven't done all of Necro yet, Wong actually is viable for Necro. I have a 7-star Wong, and he was my first rank 2 Mystic. So I would look into him, go check out a couple of videos on him, learn his play style. He's worth it. Now, mind you, I didn't have my Jugs at the time. Jugs would have been my first 7-star Mystic if I'd had him. I'm still a Thronebreaker. Nothing wrong with that, honestly. And a 7-star Wong will help you get past that. Getting Paragon soon, no problem. Keep me updated. I'm definitely happy to see everybody's progression and like to celebrate every time anybody gets those new titles. I don't care if you're getting uncollected for the first time or if you're getting Valiant. I love to celebrate everybody, and I think everybody deserves a moment of congratulations every time they do get past the content, because a lot of the community does forget that those early titles were a little harder. So Wong takes some skill, not as much as Kate, but more than Aegon. Yeah, but definitely worth looking into. Legacy still on 8.1.6. No problem. Plenty of time. Don't let anybody rush you. I've made it clear with the channel myself. I will get there when I get there, but I will be Valiant before 4th of July. Well before 4th of July. At Act 7.3.1 now. Yeah, you're getting those 2 Kang fights that you've got coming up are fun. They're challenging, but they're nothing compared to what the Grandmaster was. The first Kang fight is really easy. The second one takes a little bit more work. I just got Paragon like a week ago. I would say steady because it was easy than I thought it would be. Yeah, it is a lot easier. I'm leaving for the beach on May 17th. Enjoy. I only used 5 revives on first Kang fight, 7.3. Yeah, I've helped a few people get through it that were absolutely surprised how easy it is to get through him compared to the Grandmaster. Just recently went Valiant myself about a month ago. I've been happy to see the last few events have had similar offers for Paragon and Valiant. So, well, similar, but there's definitely still is a discrepancy between the two. Like the 2 tier 4 alphas for free and the 7-star crystal for free or the Titan shards for Valiant. So much better than the 7-star and the 1 tier 4 alpha. But still not bad at all. Definitely not discouraging what has been done by any means. I still think it has been great. The community is definitely getting set well with those. So let's go ahead and collect these and see what this gets us. Cisco Kid, how's it doing? Yeah, the daily crystals are a huge difference when you're Valiant compared to Paragon. I know quite a few people in my alliance that are bragging up a storm on the difference. Isn't your farming over for this account? Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm doing the collect. I was just double checking if that last one was the last milestone for heroes used, or if it was the last milestone for this one. So we're gonna finish the farming on this one. I'll eventually get back to all of these accounts full time again. They're just on hold for the most part. I'm just dusting them off for this event for a moment. And then we're going to jump over and do the same thing again on the third account, the one that we started last summer. I'm not going to bother on the one we started a little over a month ago doing it whatsoever. Just not worried about it. We'll get back to that one eventually. Maybe. I don't know. Just kind of one of those things. It's nice to have some things that we can look and see how some things go for different level players and stuff. So, plus on top of that too, like I said, with this account, we actually have the ability to now become Thronebreaker without actually having to play. So let's see if we can make some progression towards that tonight. I mean, we had to play a little bit, but 6-star Overseer right off the bat. That just focus on one, finish everything, then yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. This is the first time I've done anything on this account in a while. 6-star Captain Marvel Classic. So 2 6-stars out of the first 10 crystals. That's great. Yeah, no, outside of this stream here, I'm not focusing on these accounts whatsoever. I have hardly touched them outside of just logging in once a day. Let's see, we got showing 6 new this time. We got a 5-star right off the bat. We're just going to go ahead and let these clear. Got another 6-star. 6-star Omega Red on this account. I will take that. Not to mention 4-star Omega Sentinel, 5-star Lady Deathstrike, and a 5-star Vulture. Don't need the offer. 9 new. Let's see what that gives us. Super Dead account, not even collected. Yeah, I've got one of those too. Okay, so 5-star Nightcrawler and Morbius, as well as the 4-star Silk there. So we've gotten 3 6-stars out of Cavalier Crystals for this event on an account that doesn't even get played hardly at all. So, I'm happy. This is definitely worth doing this. Even no matter what level you are in this game, this is definitely worth it. And let's go collect the prizes that we get for opening the crystals, which is going to be rank up materials, which, again, will definitely help us. Oh my god, who am I working on this one right now? Let's take the science one, because I think I have 6-star Hulk on here, but if I don't, we just got Overseer Awakened. Oh wait, this is the second. No, this is the backup account. I did the main account on Wednesday. We did that right away. And that right there puts me a lot closer to that next rank 4 on this account. So that in itself is worth it. Where are these damn crystals at? There they are. And the Cavalier crystals were better. Rank up materials in this event allowed me to take 6-star Jugs and 6-star Kitty to rank 4. That's congrats. Those are 2 big ones to rank up. When does the event end? I will tell you that in 2 seconds here. We're going to go collect the rewards for those 2 openings. We have 3 days and 16 hours at this point. No, this account is not even Thronebreaker yet. So this is actually phenomenal for this account. This account is currently Cav. And I'm going to try and see if I can't get this one to Thronebreaker without actually having to beat the Grandmaster. Just because I'm busier on everything else. So, I have a stash of Paragon crystals that I'm saving for a big video. Nice. Let me know when you do that. I want to see it. And 5 more. And again, the Cavaliers were still better, but still lots of SIG levels, which always help, plus plenty of ISO. We're definitely going to have to do an opening at the end of the month on this account too. Again, I said it when I did the video this last week that what I was going to do is these accounts I'm chilling on for a while anyways. 7-star shards and more Paragon crystals. So what we're going to do is just kind of let these accounts chill, but I'll revisit them once a month. I'm only holding the regular ones. I'm opening. Yeah, definitely open the Omega ones. And again, well, no, we got 6-star Omega Red there awakened on this one. That in itself is phenomenal. I mean, he still needs the high SIG, but to pull him as a 6-star for the first time on this account and awaken him for free out of this event for literally just spending 40 minutes auto running content. Anybody who has any question of whether or not this event is worth it, there is your answer right there. And so right there, guys, perfect example of whether or not this is worth it. We're going to set on the rest of those crystals, the Nexus crystal, the 6-star crystals, all that type of stuff. I will do those in another 1 month recap of things. Auto fight content for Alpha Omega. This is what I did on, yeah. Meanwhile, I'm over here hoarding every 6-star shard I get for Prowler to come out. Nice. Dupe Omega, yeah. So we're gonna jump over to the other account real quick. So give me just a second while I do that, and then we're back at it again. But guys, first off, before I do, again, 9 new champions for barely playing the game, and pretty much just we definitely fared out fairly well on that. I will definitely take that. We got a lot of things to consider for rank ups, especially this Omega Red. Duping Overseer is phenomenal. He'll definitely come in great. No, Nick Brown, I do not have a PS4. Meanwhile, I'm enough to rank for him immediately. Nice. So let's go ahead. I'm going to do a switch real quick, and we'll be right back. So give me just 1 second. Okay, guys, and we're back. Get this calendar taken care of real quick. Wipe off the notifications. And let's go set up the team and keep going. I don't even know who we have on this account to do it all with. Actually, Retro Game Store sells PS3 games. Nice. I wouldn't, I know Didi is doing some retro gaming over on his channel right now, and that may be something I look into in the future. Yeah, Breeze, we'll definitely talk and stuff. And if you're talking and you wanted to come on live on here, let me know, and I could probably do that as well. But yeah, man, like I'm always up for talking. Got a few things that I could definitely talk to you about when I get off stream for a little bit. But yeah, let's go ahead and set up. Did I already set this one up? I did already set this one up. I forgot I prepped for this. 13 hours though, man. Enjoy the drive. So, coming soon, they're doing Bad Boys 4. Yeah, I kind of saw a preview for it, but I haven't actually watched it. The preview for it anyways. Definitely interested though. I like the first 3 of them. For sure. Obviously the first 2 years ago. Samurai just looked, and the first piece came out really nice, man. It looks really good. I can't wait to see the full thing. True Will, how's it going? Nice to see you. I am begging to see that. Yeah, it's not going to be my priority. Obviously, I got bigger things to worry about right at the moment. My bigger thing I want to, honestly, if I'm going to find a way to, go see something anytime soon, my first priority is going to be the new Deadpool and Wolverine movie. So, sorry, answering an alliance mate real quick. Well, that was the test print Omni. Oh, okay. It was Oni teeth, but also there's not on it right now. Okay, the Prowler mask is, yeah, no. I was wondering, but it still looks good. It looks phenomenal. Samuel, how's it going? Hey, Wolf, it's good to see you again. I hope this event has been good to you. I just had a quick question. What do you think Kashala's cutoff will be? I've looked at a couple things. I'm not going for her myself, in spite of the fact that I need her badly because I don't have her on my. I've got her as a 3 and a 4-star finally. The event has been phenomenal. I'm guessing most people are not going to be focused on the Emma Frost arena because, first off, she's been out for a long time, so I'm guessing that one isn't going to be the higher end arena. So I'd hate to. I don't even want to throw a number out, but it's going to be high. That's a rough one for me to try and call. That's part of the reason why I didn't, between the fact that I had too much other stuff going to live stream 9 times over 3 days, Though I cannot wait to get back to the point where I can do that properly again. I know she's going to go high. She's going to be, I would say minimum 50, 60 million. Breeze says 23, but I think it's going to be higher. I really do. If you go, I'm guessing you're going for it. Let me know where you finish. I would love to hear how it goes for you. Yeah, so many people have been telling me that they don't have her, so definitely do more than you should. Yeah, and that's the thing is, if you would have put her in an arena next to like Spider-Punk or somebody that, you know, people don't have, I think she would have went for lower. But with Emma Frost being the other arena, like, too many people have her. Plus, on top of that, Emma's a 7-star that I know people have her as a 7-star. So it's a little debatable. But I would expect it's going to be high. It's going to be at least 25 to 30 mil, but I would expect higher. So this is why I don't do arena predictions, is because I don't grind for arena champions nearly enough to make a prediction, because I don't have proper data. When I get to the point that the channel is the main focus of everything in my life, I will probably get to the point that I start doing grinds like that. But to be honest with you, to do a proper arena grind for a champ, you need to do at least 3 times a day for the 3 days. And I did that once, and I enjoyed it, but I had way too much going. I'm planning to finish at around 30 mil. I simply cannot put anything higher. I'm praying it's enough, because last 2 days have literally taken a small part. Yeah, that's the thing about it. It does. Arena grind for a champion it takes some major amount of just giving up everything. I know for the first time during Prowler's arena, Triple Z went for him for the first time in the arenas. And him and Rizzo did it at the same time. And I know by the end of it, Rizzo was not really happy about it, in spite getting the champion. And Triple Z was a little bit more, enjoyed it a little more. But it is definitely one of those things. I commend anybody who goes for every single champion in the arenas, because it is soul sucking. But Dude, I wish you all the luck, and I hope 30 mil is more than enough. I may be wrong that it goes higher, but I really do. I wish you all the luck on it. I look forward to adding her to my roster very soon. As a matter of fact, I've got a Titan coming up, hopefully very soon. And as soon as I do, she's going to be one of the ones that I'm hoping for again. So, thank you, Legacy. I always appreciate it. I thought I had those set so that there shouldn't really be too many coming up right now. I kind of turned them down a little bit because I know a lot of people were getting bombarded with them a little more. So I turned them down a little bit, but I appreciate you guys watching the ads. It does help. Why do I have a notification? That's why. But sorry, I skipped the second one because it's it was a 30-minute ad. On those ones, I don't think you have to watch the entire thing for it to count. Like, And yeah, definitely. If a 30-minute ad pops up, I give you all the permission in the world to skip it as quickly as possible. Not that you need my permission, but I do appreciate it still. So, but yeah, I think like honestly, from what I've seen, so we've done 2 accounts for this event already. The first one obviously got quite a bit more than the second one did. I'm debating whether or not I'm going to spend any units on that account to open up some more more Paragon crystals or not. Just because I could pick up another milestone or 2, because I've already farmed up a decent amount of units already. And I've got more coming in. I don't. Honestly, I talked about that with Kabam Honeydew. I am very glad that we cannot sell champions anymore. It is not beneficial. It is one of the few mistakes that I made early on in this game was selling champions, and I learned real quickly that it is better not to sell champions than it is to sell them. Because in the long run, having a max sig champion so that you can get those max sig crystals is going to get you champions a lot faster than selling off champions for scraps. Not to mention on top of that too, one of the things I love every time they bring it around, and I actually said this during the interview as well, is every time they bring around the 2-star arenas where you can get a full 6-star, or we got 7-star shards out of one, so many other different things that they've done with those 2-star arenas. I never have to worry about it. I can crank my way through that in an hour or 2 without a problem, because I've got a full roster of maxed out 6-star, maxed out 2-stars. Takes me no time to go through this, and it's a fun little thing. I love it when they do these fun little events where you can get quite a bit for very little just by having a roster. Like right now, if I could go over to the 3rd account or 4th account after this one if I wanted to and go do this as well, this exact same way that I'm doing it here, and get the exact same prizes. I mean, obviously the RNG will be different, but be able to do that. And the only thing that would separate me from being able to do it on this account or the other 2 that I've done it on is whether or not I had the 6 champions that I need to be able to run it with. I'd rather sell some chance for ISO if needed. No. There's so much easier ways to come up with ISO, especially these days. Like, even on these accounts, I'm gonna be overflowing on ISO at all times. I sold some 1-stars at the see, that's the thing. It's like I sold 1-star Wolverine early in the game, and I've never replaced him. Like, that makes me sad. Like, because it's not easy to replace the 1 and 2-star champions if you sell them. Like, there are some that you'll just, especially the 2-star ones, you'll get them repeatedly. But yeah. I think Wolverine and Vision are no, I think I got Vision back. I sold some 4-stars at the beginning. Yeah, no. And I've done it. Like I said, in the beginning, before I understood things, I would get, I'd have a 1-star of a champion. Then I'd get the 2-star and be like, okay, so I can sell the 1-star. And then I'd get the 2-star and I'd get the 3-star and I'd sell the 2-star. And then I started looking into the game, started learning the game, started understanding more about the game, and realized I was actually hindering myself by doing that. Not to mention on top of that, I remember when I sold my 4-star Howard the Duck. I I think I have 1-star Deadpool on the main account. I don't remember. I'd have to look. He was at rank 3, I think. Yeah, no. Not to mention, you put all those resources in there and you're not getting them back. I used 4-star Guillotine for a lot. Yeah. But my first 4-star was Quake. See, there's another one. Four-star Quake can do amazing things, especially early on. And that's exactly it, you know. And not to mention, you know, like, we just had the content creator challenges not too long ago. And some of those require lower level champions. The International Women's Day challenges required 2- and 4-star champions. Like, I didn't have to worry about them. I had them on all my accounts. So, again, I get the thought behind it, but I also understand that I have been very happy since they took away that option. Mostly because I no longer had to explain to anybody not to sell their champions. On my main account, I don't have them all ranked up on any of the other accounts, but on my main account, every 2-star on there is maxed out. Almost, I think every 3-star on that account is maxed out as well. I know if they're not, there's only a handful of 3-stars that I haven't maxed out yet. Chief, how's it going? Not too bad. How about yourself? I sold him for the shark. Yeah, see, that's the thing, is when you have that option, everybody thinks it's a great opportunity. But think about how many shards you could have gotten over this time if you hadn't sold him every time you duped him. It would have been a lot more than what you got for that one sale. It's like, okay, so I was talking to one of my officers last night that was telling me about they have some friends that that flip houses. They go buy them, they sell them within 90 days, and then they go buy another one. Okay? Yeah, you're going to make a decent amount initially, but if you rented those properties out, like, you would make more in the long term than what you made in the short term by far. I never understand how people manage to put up 100 mil plus score for champions. I would literally hate myself for the rest of the world after I've done that. First off, I put up over 100 mil for Werewolf by Night. Like I said, it's 3 times a day for 3 days. It's 9 long grinds to pull it off. 5-star Ultron is not a big fail. 5-star Ultron is actually, especially depending on where you were with your account at that point in time, 5-star Ultron is amazing. He carried me through quite a bit of content. First off, if you have him, especially if you have him awakened, but also a higher SIG, he gets regen at 25%. He gets regen at 50%, which means you rarely have to ever put any health potions into him. You can actually walk into a fight massively wounded and carry him through without a problem. He's got great immunities. I absolutely love Ultron. As a matter of fact, I just ascended my 6-star Ultron, in spite of the fact that the 7-star does exist. No. This was before his buff. He has always had those things, and he has always been good. I'm a real estate investor, and I agree the long-term wealth is rental to gain the cash based to do so. Flipping is a good way to do it, but you have to make sure you have the validation correct. Exactly. But like I said, I mean, no matter, like, I'm actually looking within the next couple of years to get to a point where Um, no, he's not, man. Get him high sig. You'll love the damage. Welcome to the channel. But with the I'm looking within the next couple of years. I was actually just talking to a couple of people about this as well. My goal right now is to get to the point that I can buy a triplex here in the Seattle area. Partially because the it will carry things for me for quite some time and get me to a point that, you know, the financial freedom off of the 2 units while living in the 3rd. Absolutely amazing. Well, at least I have the consolation that this event wasn't a waste despite me not spending. I actually 2 featured paragons and got set. Congratulations. That's a huge pull, Samuel. Mole Man is absolutely phenomenal. My parents do real estate. Nice. Like I see that. I'm glad they're setting you guys up in the long run. That would be awesome. It's such a great idea to live in one section and rent out the other 2. Exactly. Because, you know, 2 units is more than enough to cover the mortgage. And you don't even have to set the rent that high. And honestly, in this area, you can set the rent at a reasonable rate, and you will get long-term committed people because they will be happy to have that opportunity. So it's something that, you know, it's one of the goals I'm working towards right now, is getting to that point. Not to mention, on top of that too, you know, having a couple places, you know, getting myself in a good position so I never have to worry about a lot of things. Ryan Zetzler, how is it going? Nice to see you. Welcome to the channel. Yep, a lot of people don't have the foresight and or opportunity to live in one section and rent the others. It's a great idea. Yeah. I just finished all my backup accounts and opened 34 Cavalier crystals, and then I opened the free Paragon crystals. I ended up pulling Mole Man 4 times as a 6-star. Breeze, that's nice. Did you try out the new incursions? I have not yet. I have a plan for those. I'm going to be doing them soon. But no, I have not tried them out yet. Okay, let me rephrase that. I did one level just as a test to see how it went, and it went pretty decent. I didn't even I purposely backed out without finishing it. How has the event been going for you? Actually, been going great. The main account got a 7-star for free. The second account, which I'm working on the second and third accounts right now, just because it's too good to pass up, even with the fact that I'm putting them on hold for the moment. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. I got 4 6-stars out of Paragon, or out of the Cav crystals on the second account already. Absolutely gorgeous. Doing the new incursions now. Congratulations. Let me know how it goes. I'm definitely going to be pushing those. Partially because I need to pick up some artifacts anyways, for the, not next week's raids, but the next raids that'll be coming up. Because obviously, raids are an ongoing, continued thing that are absolutely amazing. And I need to make sure that I'm overstacked on stuff. Yeah, they did adjust the timers for the champions and incursions for this. Yeah, it's a 5-minute cooldown on this one again. So you don't have to worry about that. So even if you try somebody out and screw up, you have them back in 5 minutes. So that's not bad at all. Yeah, I'm probably I may do a solo run, but I also may team up with a couple people and do some teamwork. But I haven't completely decided on that quite yet. So we're going to see how that goes. Kind of depends on timing. I haven't decided exactly what day I'm doing my incursions run, but I will do. But I am definitely doing it during this event because not only are the 7-star shards and the Titan shards gorgeous, but like I said, I need to build back up my artifacts so that I can build up my raid tickets. Because I have enough for this one, but I like to stay ahead. So. Well, it has dropped 6 degrees during the time that we've been streaming, and it's still in the 80s. So it'll be. Can't wait till the temperatures drop back down enough so that I can cool the house down. Definitely gonna have to look at after I get back to work, picking up an air conditioner for this place. Freeze this place out before we actually go live. Because running the live streams with no fans and everything, the air circulation in here just drops, and this place just gets so warm. Has been nice over the winter because like it stays gorgeously. I went out late last night and tried to see the Northern Lights. Didn't know it was 48 degrees till I was already out there. Yeah, I saw a bunch of people posting up pictures of all the places that were seeing the Northern Lights last night. I didn't realize it until after it was too late, so I didn't even try. I had short sleeve shorts and no socks or shoes on, and also my hair was still damp because I had just had a shower not that long. Yeah. Outside of the damp hair, I think you would have been fine. Or at least I know I would have been. Like, 48 isn't really that bad. But I also do know that when you live in the South, 48 sounds horrible. But things have been, like, I've loved the weather up here since I got up here, to be truthful with you. But, I mean, these last couple... I've never been a big fan of heat anyways. Like, I do like keeping it nice and cool. There are advantages to when it gets warm that I do enjoy very much so. I didn't even see any of the lights. It was just a black sky. Yeah. I'm not for sure where everybody saw them, but I know they were quite a ways further south than normal. So, but I did, like I said, I did see several people I personally know posting up on social medias pictures, and they're people that are a lot further south than normally should be able to see them. So, plus, I mean, guys, you know, the thing about it, for anybody who's questioning whether or not this particular event is good or not, any event that I can sit here and read chat the entire time, talk, have a good time, whole 9 yards, and just let the game play itself and still get great rewards. if you got a question if that's a good event, it is. It's great. I know someone in Oklahoma that saw them last night. Yeah. You got this, Wolf. What are you doing? Right now, I am literally on the third account. We're the second account of tonight, but the third account overall. Auto running content to pick up the 34 Cavalier crystals from the Alpha Omega tracks and see if we can't get something to help progress these accounts without actually having to play the game. Both these accounts have their first 2 rank 4 6 stars on them. I need 3 more on both accounts to become Thronebreaker without actually having to beat the Grandmaster. So, we're because I'm too busy on the main account trying to become Valiant, I have stepped away from, between trying to become Valiant, trying to figure out a job, everything else, I've stepped away from these accounts for the last month, and for the most part have stepped away altogether, and will be for a while until things calm down a bit and I'm financially in a better spot. But this event is so good, and these free crystals are so amazing that I thought it was a great thing to do tonight, to hang out and just, yeah. Yeah, the Grandmaster is a horrible fight. Now, it's going to be a lot easier with a full team of rank 4 6 stars. So, already having, because we'll have to grab the title anyways, no matter what. And we'll have to still beat the Grandmaster, because otherwise we can't progress to Paragon on these accounts. And eventually I plan to progress this, at least one of these 2 accounts, to Paragon. My goal right now, since we have 4 accounts, is going to be Valiant on 1, Paragon on 1, Thronebreaker on 1, and Uncollected on, or Cav on 1. And then I will probably look into an Uncollected account down the road as well. I used 5 stars for that fight. Exactly. I think we are pretty close. We get the 5 from here as used, which I'm not quite for sure how I got all these on this one and didn't get them on the other one, but I don't care. And that means I'm at 28 of the 34 on this one. So we will continue through. Guys, I am out of tea and it is warm, so I'm going to grab more tea. So I'm just going to let this continue autoplaying for a couple minutes, and I'm going to get rid of the camera for just a second while I go grab that, but I will be right back, and you guys can watch the rest of this round until I get back. So, woof.
For the first time in a long time, I'm alright. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago.
Okay, Like I said, just needed more tea to drink. But we should be just about done with this one, and then we can do the crystals, see what we get for this account. Because it's already been great for the first 2 accounts that I've done this on, so I mean, I'm guessing it's going to be phenomenal for this one too. Getting some sig levels into Omega Red on this account would be great. Because we already have him awakened on this one. I've only ever seriously grinded for Arena 2 times in the past. Twice I went for Kate, and twice I missed. That left enough of a bad taste in my mouth that I avoided it after that. Yeah, no, I get it. Like when I did the Werewolf by Night grind. Like I said, I put up over 100 million, and I fell short. I missed him. It took me quite a while to get Werewolf by Night. As a matter of fact, the International Women's Day is what finally gave him to me. Now, I take into accountability that particular grind that I did, I was also working at the time and trying to get ready for the move out here. So in spite of the fact that I did do 9 live streams over 3 days, I was pressed for time and I fell short on time on the last stream. So I knew I was probably going to come up short, but it is definitely soul sucking, and it's even worse when you put in that much effort and turn around and don't get the champion. So yeah, Arena Grind is one of those things. I look forward to the day when they finally do an update on arenas and expand arenas again, because the great thing when they did the last update to arenas and we started getting the featured and sub-featured 6 stars, scores came down for a little while. When we get to the point that they add 7 stars into the arena, and then you're looking at 7 stars and 2 different 6 stars, scores will come down again. And that will make it better for a lot of people. So hopefully that'll be something coming in the near future. Though I do understand that our 7-star pool isn't quite large enough yet for them to quite do it, but it is expanding so quickly that I would not be surprised to see by end of summer that we maybe see an arena reworked finally. Nothing confirmed on that. Nothing I know. I'm downright terrified to imagine the 7-star cutoffs for arena. It'll be interesting. I don't think they'll be as high as everybody thinks they will be, to be truthful with you. Because you're still gonna have a lot of people that will still be doing the 6-star arenas. That will, because they'll still be relevant. So that will, and that's the other thing about it too, is the more arenas that we have, the more it spreads out where people are, and you don't have everybody competing for the same thing. The one upside I can see is that to them entering arena is that I assume they drastically, exactly. Yeah, and that's the thing, is you're going to take part of the community, and that would be, that's just like this arena right now. If there was another viable champion in the 7-star, if it wasn't Emma, I think Kashala would go for less. if there was, you know, like if Aegon, and I know Aegon normally wouldn't, but in this one, like there's enough people out there that are really looking for Aegon for Necro still, or if Herc was in the arena right now alongside Kashala, Kashala's score would come down dramatically. I'd like to see them do a 5-star as the final milestone. Yeah, I mean, right now that is, I mean, that's the final milestone, or it's not the final milestone. It would be, I would guess that that's what they would do. And of course, you know, like when you fall short of the champion, normally you do pick up the 5-star, or at least I did with Werewolf by Night because I pushed so much. But yeah, awesome Path. How's it going? Nice to see you. We are almost done getting our free stuff on this one. As a matter of fact, I think I've already gotten it. I'm just going to finish the path anyways. But this event's too good. At least the free side of it is too good to pass up, even with the fact that I put both of these accounts on hold. So I figured coming back to them for a single night was worth taking a night off of grinding the main account. And on top of that too, it's like I said, this is one of the few times that I get to like really just hang out with you guys. Yeah, no, I open the ones on the first account as soon as I get the get through this and collect all the crystals. We'll open everything here live on live stream for this one as well. As a matter of fact, I've done all the crystals live on live streams for all 3 accounts. I did the ones Wednesday night on the main account, did them live on stream. We streamed for about an hour that night, and got through that full account. And that one, of course, had the Omega track as well, not just the Alpha track. And now we're gonna do, as soon as I do this last fight here, we're gonna collect these, open the crystals, do it live here, collect all the rewards, and see how it goes. Because the whole point of this is to share it with you guys. And I missed most of them. You can always go back and check the live streams. I need to do them. Yeah, you got a couple days left. And I'm auto running all of this. Awesome. So, like, it's more like, it doesn't take long. Put yourself together the right team. The 6 champions from the crystal. Any of those 5. And just go auto run Road to the Labyrinth level 1. Like, I think it's 6 times, which is less than a full energy refill of running it. And you can collect all the milestones, open the turn around, open the crystals, and they will give you more crystals. So, as a matter of fact, we've done 2 accounts in under an hour and a half. Let's watch out blue. I took Kashala to rank 4. Nice. I am very much so looking forward to adding her to my roster. That's what I've been doing. Yeah, no problem, man. It's definitely worth it. The main account got a 7-star Atuma. The second account got 5 6 stars out of it, including pulling an Awakening Omega Red for the first time on that account. So, I mean, definitely not going to complain about that. Got rank up materials to get closer to getting my 5 rank 3 6 stars that I need. Rank 4 6 stars, sorry. I think I'm taking Kate to rank 4 next. That's a great choice. I definitely would advise that one as a good one. Yeah, one more crystal, and then we can go open them and collect the rewards. Either Kate or CGR. Ooh. Excited to attempt to get a 7-star. Yeah, man. I wish you all the luck, and I hope that you do get it. I would like to see them as, yeah. You know, CGR takes less to use than, oh, okay, guys, right there again. 3 6-stars, including Awakening, Omega Sentinel, and Pointer for the first time right off the bat out of Cavalier Crystals. If you question again if this event is worth it, that is your answer right there. And that's not counting. We also turn around and get the 5-star, our She-Hulk. Let's see what else we got out of here. Bunch of 4-stars. I'm definitely happy already. Sinister's buff has been phenomenal. I would be hard pressed to tell you any of those as a bad rank up by any means. Plenty of 4-stars, but that always helps because it's 4-stars we didn't have. So we're at 12 new so far out of 20 crystals. And there's another 6-star. 6-star Korg. I think that's a first time awakening on him. And it is. And more. A 5-star Rentroff, 5-star White Mags. And a ton of 4-stars. Yeah, no, see, Rainy Night, see, that's the thing. At the very worst, the Cav crystals count for Mad ISO. Yes, it does. So we got 2 more 4-stars on there that are dupes. And we added 2 more new champions. I'm not surprised on this account that we're adding more new champions. Carnage? I will take it. And we don't need the offer. But let's go collect these. This is like I said again, guys, this is going to bring us closer to being able to get that Thronebreaker title without having to actually beat the Grandmaster on this account. I think I'm going to go Mutant. Because we got the tier 2 alphas and the tier 6 or the tier 3 alphas and the tier 6 basics there, which are great for this account. Okay, again, the Cavs were better than the Paragons so far on these accounts. But again, 2 more 5-stars I didn't have, so I will take those. It's always getting us closer to 6-star shards by having 5-stars to awaken. You've got an opportunity here, rank 5, and ascend that the Venom, and the RNG gods will guarantee you a 7-star Venom. That does seem to happen often, but there have been a couple champions that I have done that with that I didn't end up with that. So we'll see how it goes. Thank you, awesome. Yeah, I like these ones. Let me know if you need help. Like these are actually all free downloads from the YouTube library, so you never get a copyright strike on them or anything else. I did a lot of really some digging through there. I want to dig through there some more and pull out some more tracks, but I found some really good stuff in there that I really. And I was just saying, I was hoping we could dupe Omega Red again and put some more sig levels into him. 6-star Omega Red. That makes 5 6-stars that we pulled on this account for literally just sitting here for 40 minutes and running auto running content. Like, guys, that in itself is phenomenal. More 7-star shards for this account. We got, this event is great, guys. Like, even in, no matter if you're spending on it or not, no matter if you're Paragon or higher, or if you happen to be one of the lower level progressions like these two accounts are, the amount of rewards that I have pulled out of these for literally just spending an hour and a half, almost 2 hours just sitting here talking to you guys and letting the game auto run has been just phenomenal in itself. And oh my God, guys. Okay, so on the note of Omega Red, not only did we put even more SIG levels into the 6-star, but then turn around and grab the 7-star Omega Red and the 6-star Vision Arcus. Guys, I'm going to say it again. This event has been phenomenal. This is on an account that literally has not even existed for a year yet. Okay? This account is only Cavalier at this point, and we just got 7-star Omega Red on it for auto running content for 45 minutes. We're definitely taking Mutant. That is great, guys. Wow. I mean, like, and that's, like I said, anything else that we picked up out of this, the crystal, you know, the 6-star Nexus crystal, all that type of stuff, I'm going to save that for a video. I'm doing, and a Nexus. Yeah, we got the Nexus as well. That one's going to be great. And we got the full 6-star as well, because we got 10,000 shards out of there. But what I started this last week is we're going to do a once a month. I'm going to go through all of these accounts and clear out all the crystals and see what we pick up for rank up materials. Guys, this account is less than a year old. It's only Cavalier, and it has 3 7-stars in it. 2 of that are just absolutely banger 7-stars, and 1 that honestly at this level is just amazing. Gonna jump off for a few, running to the gas station for some Red Bulls for the drive. Not a problem, Breeze. Be safe, my man. Just looking at, so we got the brand new Omega Red there. We got the brand new Vision Arcus there. We got the brand new Omega Sentinel there. The brand new Venom. And then we get into the 5-stars and the 4-stars that we just added. Like, this roster just expanded massively for free. Of course, this account got 7-star Thanos. Yes, this account has 7-star Thanos. Yeah, that's part of the reason I didn't shut this account down after Banquet like I was originally planning, because the original plan for this account was that we started it after the July 4th deals ended last year, and I was going to see how far we could get by Banquet. And then at Banquet, this alliance didn't even make it to the 7-star crystals, because it's a lower level alliance by far. But out of Banquet crystals alone, I pulled Thanos and Moondragon, and it was hard to just shut down this account after that. So we've let it keep going, and now it's got Thanos, Moondragon, and Omega Red as 7-stars. Again, champions that are going to carry me really well. Not to mention the 6-stars that we got going on here. Everything else. Guys, I think this is phenomenal for an event, by all means. So, definitely make sure you take advantage of these next couple days. And at minimum, go auto run the content and just go pick up the shard, the 34 free crystals plus the what is it, 9 Paragon crystals that you'll get for free. You never know, guys. You just watched it there. Again, I wouldn't advise it if it. I don't advise the spinning route, especially if you can't afford it. More than me. But it's definitely worth it. And I mean, on top of that, guys, it's given us 2 hours just to kind of hang out and chill and have a good time and talk to everybody and see what was going on with everybody else. But I think that's, I mean, we definitely achieved our goals tonight without a problem. And we've got quite a bit now. We're another step closer to it being able to rank for our next 6-star champion, which will put us. So right now we've got 1, but we've got 3 very good contenders, especially with the fact that we just put more sig levels into Omega Red here. We pick up that next tier 6 basic and then next tier 3 alpha, and it's going to be a hard debate whether or not it ends up being Tigra or Omega Red right there. Corvus is a great contender as well. Those will definitely be 4 out of my 5 to get this account to Thronebreaker without having to actually beat the Grandmaster, but we are definitely going to do that way because I've got too much to do on the other account for now and too much to do in life. But that being said, guys, it has been an absolutely phenomenal night. I'm going to jump over and see who happens to be live right now and see who's doing what. Guessing we're going to go over and say hi to Abaddon because he's one of the only ones live right at the moment. And the other ones that are live, I'm pretty sure I know for a fact are playing a different game. So, let's go ahead and jump over and say hi to Abaddon, the Intoxicated Gamer. And we will do that with a hashtag Wolfpack Raid. And I'm going to get back to grinding on the main account and working on some of the stuff I need to do and getting some job applications out, that type of stuff. But I want to thank everybody for taking the time to hang out tonight. The new memberships, everything else. Guys, again, happy birthday to Stephen Burris. Thank you for stopping in and hanging out on your birthday. I appreciate it. Thank you, Exit. Thank you, A City. I'm so glad everybody got a chance to hang out for a while tonight. It has been absolutely wonderful. But guys, I hope everybody has a great night, a great day. And as we did tonight, I hope everybody pulls a God Tier champion very soon. And I will see you guys back for the next one. I love you all. Peace out.